Man, that was a rough series.
Bro, this team literally sucks. You can't lose 2 of 3 to Seattle.
Look, man, I know you're mad, but come on, you gotta give the Angels another chance. It was just a rough series. You know, Trout's on the paternity list now, so they're just struggling a little bit.
Okay, fine, but if they don't rebound against Houston, I'm throwing in the towel.
Hi everyone, this is Matt Rosoff here, welcoming you back to yet another Angels fan reaction series. Tonight was the final game of this 3-game series versus the Angels and the Seattle Mariners. And guys, this one, while the score may be close, I don't think this was a close game by any means. Angels lose by a score of 8-5. Seattle would send out Marco Gonzalez to pitch. I'm pretty sure he's their ace now with King Felix Hernandez gone, and he is now with the Atlanta Braves. So, ace is pretty much the way you should describe Marco's performance against Dylan Bundy, who pitched the Game 3 for the Angels. Marco Gonzalez was dominant. He threw a gem of a performance against our Halos, and it has some Halos fans maybe questioning our team and how good they really are, or how bad they really might be. Let's talk about the game a little bit. Seattle would right away get 2 guys on base, but then 2 outs came from we got 2 outs from our defense, and then Jose Marmolejo steps up for the Mariners, and he drills a ball deep to left field. It goes back to the wall and gone. Just like that, in the top of the first inning, Bundy surrenders a 3-run home run, and it makes it 3-0 for Seattle. 3-run home run would be the only scoring for the Mariners in the top of the first. Angels can't score in the bottom first, and neither team scores from innings 2 to 4. Both pitchers close the door, well, sort of close the door from innings 2 to 4. But then in the bottom of the 5th, with a runner on base, Max Stassi, our backup catcher, reminds us that foul poles are still a thing.
Out toward right field, toward the corner. And that one's off the foul pole. Big fly for Max Stassi. If you put it in perspective, 1 home run, 5 RBIs the entire season. That's 41 games. Max Stassi now with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. Young run season. Max, he's entertaining us with the long ball.
I'm sure, my friends, you'll take that, a home run against Marco Gonzalez, who somehow really loves pitching against our Halos. He always kicks our butt. I remember we got to him like 1 time last year in Safeco or T-Mobile Park, I should say, because that's what the name of that stadium is now in Seattle. But man, I just don't know, how does Gonzalez do this to us, like seemingly every single time he pitches at the Big A? It's unbelievable. But hey, you at least got a homer against him, making it 3-2 for the Mariners. In the top of the 7th inning, the Mariners would lead it off with Daniel Vogelbach, their first baseman, who will face Felix Pena, relieving Dylan Bundy after 6 solid innings, striking out 8 batters. Yet another solid performance. If you want to hear me talk about Dylan Bundy, you can go back to my Game 2 video called Bundies of Success, where Bundy dominated the Oakland A's in that 4-game series. So he faces Vogelbach and gets an easy flyout. But then Malik Smith works a walk. Backup catcher Joe Hudson gets a single, which moves Malik to second. But then, like a little sneak attack, David Fletcher goes over to cover second, and this happens.
Got him. Oh, that timing play. Got him. 2 down.
We would go to the top of the 9th inning. Hansel Robles taking over for Hobie Milner. And he will face Shed Long. On the first pitch, Shed Long sees it is a fastball, and oh my. No, Hansel. No! He gave up a home run on the first pitch. And that kind of diminishes the chance for the Angels to get back in the game, and that makes it 4-2 Seattle. The inning would not get much better as Hansel Robles walks Daniel Vogelbach and Malik Smith in a row. D. Gordon will pinch run for Vogelbach, so now you've got D. Gordon and Malik Smith on the base paths. These guys are speedsters, so the Angels need to be careful with what they do. Joe Hudson, the backup catcher, comes up next, has his bat out as if he's going to bunt, and he taps the ball with the bunt, boop, and it rolls down the third base line. Rendon is able to make the play, so we get one out, but that moves Gordon and Smith respectively on to second and third. With the runners on second and third, J.P. Crawford's the next batter. It's a 1-1 pitch to J.P. on the inside corner, 95-mile-an-hour fastball, drilled line drive into center field, and it's an easy 2 runs for the Mariners. And now, 6-2. Now the game is essentially out of reach. With that second time giving up runs for Hansel in this game, they would go to the bullpen again, does Joe Madden, and brings in the minor leaguer who he recalled from the alternate training site in Long Beach because Trout is now on the paternity list. This guy, Kyle Keller, out of the bullpen, making his debut originally of the Miami Marlins, who we acquired in the offseason on waivers. First batter, he faces Tim Lopes. Lopes swings, drops one into the outfield. J.P. Crawford goes first to third on the play, and now with just one out, you got runners on first and third. And then Kyle Lewis comes up, and it is a 2 RBI single for Lewis on a pitch he swung and ripped into the outfield. And guys, this game is essentially over. It is 8-2 Seattle. In the bottom of the 9th inning, the Angels would send up Brian Goodwin, Anthony Rendon, and Justin Upton. Next batter, Anthony Rendon, would walk on 4 pitches, so now you got 2 runners on with no one out. And that's 1 out. But Shohei Ohtani came up to the plate with a 1-2 count, and he reminds us Angels fans, never give up, never surrender. The Angels are not entirely out of it. Here's what he did.
Kyle Lewis moving back onto the warning track near the wall. That is gone. Big fly, Ohtani shot. 3-run shot. Going the opposite way, his second of the season.
Well, would you look at that? The Angels got a couple runs. A 3-run bomb by Ohtani, making it 8-5 Seattle. But that's where the hope would end, my friends. Albert Pujols with a liner to J.P. Crawford. And then Taylor Ward had a good at-bat, 10 pitches, but he hit a ground ball right to J.P. Crawford at short. J.P. throws to first base, and that's your ball game and your series. This isn't going to get much easier tonight, my friends, because Houston's coming to town, and we know all about what they've done to us. And, of course, we know the whole story of the cheating that they did the past, or 3 years ago. Hoping it doesn't get too out of hand in this series. So, my friends, that is it for this reaction. Tell me what you thought of it in the comments section below. I'm always ready to hear the heinous things that you're about to throw at me, or you can always tell me that the Angels stink. Yes, they most certainly do. A lot of the time. Not completely, but a lot of the time. So, be sure you like this video by clicking the like button there. Subscribe to the channel by clicking on the red button there. Click the notification bell in the corner if you want to be notified when I post videos. And most importantly, don't forget to go check out Rosoff BBQ as well. I will leave you another link in the description, and there should be one in the end of this whole thing where it says best video is best for viewer or YouTube recommends you watch. Alright guys, have a good one, stay safe, let's try to rebound tonight now, shall we? Go Angels!